pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Recording in progress.
Good evening and welcome to the City Council meeting, May 6th, 2025. With that, if we could have roll call, please.
Luther,
Here.
Crow,
Here.
Sutherland,
Here.
Yanko,
Here.
Pickard,
Here.
Schwebs,
Here.
Gentz, Solberg,
Here.
Brennan,
Here.
Erdman,
Here.
Sommerfeld.
Great, thank you. Approval of minutes. If anybody would like to make a motion to approve the minutes of the last meeting, you can do so at this time. Rylan,
Yeah, I would make a motion to approve the minutes.
Randy,
I'll second that motion.
motion been made and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Public comments on tonight's meeting. Anybody would like to speak in public comments? Now is your opportunity to do so. We recommend that you speak for 3 minutes or less on the agenda items for the evening. Please come to the podium and do sign in and give us your name and address. So at this time, we'll open public comments. Doesn't appear that anybody wants to be speaking in public comments. So we'll close public comments and move on with the rest of our meeting. Under new business, Resolution 2025-07, resolution declaring official intent to reimburse expenditures for the well number 9 project. David Schofield.
Yeah, resolution 2027-07 is for the well number 9 project. We can essentially hold our foot in the door and say that we plan on using Safe Drinking Water Loan Program funds for this. We can incur costs prior to the actual closing of that loan and still be able to reimburse ourselves. So this doesn't obligate us to use safe drinking water. I think in my experience, that's going to be our best bet towards getting some principal forgiveness and certainly some low interest rates. But if we don't pass this, we can't do anything until that loan closes. And so that we would lose some availability of safe drinking water loan funds. So I'm recommending approval of resolution 2025-07.
So if anybody would like to make that motion, you can do so at this time. Matthew.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2025-07, a resolution declaring official intent to reimburse expenditures for the well number 9 project.
Great, thank you. Lee.
Second the motion.
Motion been made and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, thank you. Moving on to 4B, Police Department sale of tasers and related equipment. Chief Hollister, do you want to come up to the microphone and give us your take on this, please?
It's pretty straightforward. In 2023-24 CIP, we replaced our tasers. And the old ones we have, they're like 10, 12 years old, and they're really not able to be reused unless they get refurbished, and then it's pretty costly. So we're able to recoup some money by having the opportunity to sell these tasers, and I think it's a little over $5,000 to get back into the city funds.
That sounds great. You don't sell them publicly, do you?
Nope.
Oh, I was going to say, because my wife would be wanting one. Thank you. So if anybody would like to support this with a motion, you can do so at this time. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll make the motion to approve the sale of police department surplus items as proposed.
Thank you. Is there a second to that motion? Abby?
I second Sydney's motion.
Motion been made and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Thank you. Moving down to 4C, special events requests, music over Menomonie concerts, Lakeside Park. And, it could be Lakeside Park, but I think it also could possibly be in a different location. I think we'd leave that up to staff discretion at the time in case you outgrow Lakeside Park. But anyways, dates on that are June 12th, June 19th, June 26th, July 3rd, July 10th, July 17th, July 24th, and July 31st. So that being said, if anybody would like to make a motion to support this, you can do so at this time. Can we take all of these at once? All of the events?
You can, but you have specific items that you want, certain contingencies on it.
Okay, we'll just do it one at a time.
Just do.
Okay, we'll just do them one at a time then. Okay, thank you. So if anybody would like to make a motion to support this particular item, and then we'll just move on. Go ahead, Abby.
I make a motion to approve the special event permits for the music over Menomonie at Lakeside Park on June 12th, June 19th, June 26th, July 3rd, July 10th, July 17th, July 24th, and July 31st, 2025.
Okay, thank you. Is there a second to that motion, Lee?
Second the motion.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Yes, Mary.
Do we need to add to the motion pending proof of insurance?
Go ahead, Chief.
We do not, because the library has insurance and they're the ones sponsoring the event. So we're okay with that.
We're good on that one. No.
Well, for the other ones, we'll have some other things that we'll want to talk about. But for the library, they have insurance and they are okay.
Good question. Thank you. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. It moves us down to special events, 4th of July celebration at Wakanda Park, July 4th. I know that they're working on the possibility of having a beer tent. And Mr. Schofield, you had some bounds, or Ben Schofield, Mr. Schofield, you had some bounds that you were relying on them on special needs of boundaries, if I remember right?
Yeah, if I could just share on the screen here, so that, this is they're trying to restart the July 4th. Used to be, I think, the Fun Fest, and then there was a couple of different names for it over the years. This year, they're trying to kind of focus on the beach area, so most of the activities will happen down there. In the close-up view here, you can see that they will be having a beer tent and a beer garden. One of the conditions that we're recommending, in addition to insurance, as Mary mentioned, was that we wanted a detailed plan on how they were going to operate that beer tent. We want to know where the entrance is, who's going to be checking IDs, are they going to give out wristbands, that sort of stuff, so that the PD has some comfort level that we're not going to have a bunch of younger folks enjoying themselves a little too much down there.
Right. And I guess if I was to say, if I was going to add anything into the motion, would be something in the order of approval of staff, so we don't have to bring it back to this body. So once the staff would take a look at the detailed plan and so forth. Ben?
Yeah, so we would just ask that it be contingent upon receipt of a detailed plan to operate the beer tent satisfactory to administrative.
Administration.
staff.
There you go. Thank you for the wording. So if anybody would like to support this with a motion, we can do so at this time. Go ahead, Matthew.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the special event permits for the 4th of July celebration in Wakanda Park on July 4th, 2025, contingent upon receipt of a detailed plan to operate the beer tent and proof of insurance, and to operate the beer tent with approval from the administrative staff.
Ben? Yeah. Thank you. Good motion. Eric?
I'll second that motion.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. That moves us down to C3, the Pride Picnic at Wilson Park. Now, I know there's a date possible change. Good catch, Gretchen, by the way. I think that you caught it. Go ahead, Gretchen.
Be June 8th, which would put it within Pride Month and would match their Facebook advertising that started. And I had verbal confirmation from Jim, who filled out the paperwork, that he meant to put a 6 instead of a 7.
Okay, so in the motion, we would just specify that then. So if anybody would like to support this with, go ahead, Abby.
I move to approve the special event permit for the Pride Picnic in Wilson Park on June 8th, 2025, contingent upon proof of insurance.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll second it.
Motion been made and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Moves down to C4, Dunn County Fair, 17th Street East, July 23rd through the 27th. Anybody like to support this with a motion, you can do so at this time. Go ahead, Mary.
I'd make a motion to approve the special events permit for the Dunn County Fair on 17th Street from July 23rd to the 27th, 2025.
Okay, thank you. And don't normally, David, we close the street or something on that?
Yeah, in fact, the special event permit is only for closing the street between Fifth Avenue East and Main Street.
Very good. Thank you for clarification. So we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Need a second.
We need a second. Okay. Is there a second?
I'll second the motion.
Okay, thank you. Motion been made and seconded. Any additional discussion? Yes, Rylan.
Is this any different than it has been in the past? Because I don't recall the county fair having a special event permit in the past.
Well, street closure.
Is there something different planned this year?
No,
Okay,
I don't think, there's nothing different that I know of, David.
okay.
No, okay. Good question, though.
Thanks for
Thank
the
you.
clarification.
Okay, motion been made and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, thank you. C5, Donaldson Company Picnic at Wakanda Park, August 17th, 2025. Sounds like fun. If anybody would like to support this with a motion, you can do so at this time. Abby,
I make a motion to approve the special event permit for the Donaldson for their company picnic at the Wakanda Pavilion on August 17th, 2025.
Sounds fun. Is there a second to that motion? Mary?
I will second Abby's motion.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. That moves us down to C6, Dunn County Humane Society Walk for Paws at Wakanda Park, October 12th, 2025. If you'd like to support this with a motion, you can do so at this time. Abby?
I make a motion to approve the special event permit for the Dunn County Humane Society Walk for Paws in Wakanda Park on October 12th, 2025.
Thank you. Is there a second to that motion? Go ahead, Gretchen.
I can second that motion.
Motion been made and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. That brings us down to D, the mayoral appointments to boards and commissions. And we're going to do all these with one motion. Parking Utility, Ann Vogel for a 3-year term, December 2027. Plan Commission, Lowell Prangy, replacement for a 2-year term to April 2027. Tourism Commission, Kat Wagner, a 1-year term to April 2026. Amanda Pickering Yeager to fill a vacancy, 1-year term to April 26. Now, I know that Amanda, I believe, is getting married, so the name change may come back, but provided that's acceptable, we won't have a problem. No, okay. So if anybody'd like to make a motion to support those mayoral appointments, we can do that at this time. Mary, go ahead, please.
I'd make a motion to approve the mayoral appointments as presented.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second the motion.
Okay, motion been made and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Moving on to budget transfers. Chief?
No budget transfer, sir.
None tonight, so we can move on to the mayor's report. The only mayor's report I have tonight is I was just down to Wolski's Bay and I was astounded how many people are out fishing in the bay. They're catching fish down there, so it's kind of rehabitated itself or habitat from being dredged to now fishing habitat. So pretty cool.
Is that where the pumps were that were moving the water
Yep.
constantly?
Yes, Wolski's Bay. Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't know, David, are they going in later in the year? We've got
Yeah,
some-
we will. A couple of them are not in great shape right now, but we'll put the remaining ones in place.
Yeah, but I mean, it's really, since it's gotten dredged, it's been
Oh,
night and
it's
day.
a lot better.
Much
Yep.
better. Okay, thank you. That's all I had for mayor's report. Communications, we'll go around the room. Eric?
I don't have anything tonight.
Okay, Kate?
Nothing from me, no.
Okay.
With how beautiful the weather is, make sure to wear sunscreen.
Oh. Right?
Right here. I should have listened to that advice yesterday. No.
Way.
Oh my gosh, you guys are heads up.
Yeah.
Heads up, sorry. Gretchen?
I just had the opportunity to interact with some of the fine members of our local police department, and they are very compassionate and thoughtful people that I just wanted to commend for doing a great job. Officer Pollock especially, he was integral in solving a problem.
Thank you. Yeah, I know that, across the board, police department, fire department, water department, sewage department, the public works, everybody has just really been pulling in the same direction. I am so proud of our entire city staff, library people, people I work with on a daily basis. It's incredible. I'm so proud of Menomonie. So thank you, Gretchen. Eric? Matt? Jeff? Randy? Brian?
Yeah, it was mentioned to me that a bunch of the parking meters downtown aren't working and the app for paying online also no longer works as well.
Okay, we'll take that under advisement. We'll get it
I know that,
forwarded.
Soon it'll be free
Free
parking
parking,
downtown.
but we'll want it fixed for when it re-ups, so. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a quick little discussion point. So with the passing of Anne, with the drunk driving incident, it really brought drinking and driving and operating under influence in the city to my attention. So I actually spoke with the chief and he gave me some figures about the police report from 2023 and 2024. And so I wanted to share these numbers. In 2024, last year, we had 122 arrests, which is around 2.18 a week. And as Mr. Atkinson had shared with me, and also as national studies have posted, that it is the average driver who gets pulled over and arrested for operating under the influence does it around 80 times or more before actually getting arrested. So then I started thinking of how we could handle this in our community. And one of the options I thought of was extending the hours of the Dunn County Transit to work Thursdays to Saturdays during bar close. So I put this up on a survey, and the question was, if the city funded Dunn County Transit to run during regular bar hours and provide a safe, sober ride home, would you support or use it? And this was put on Facebook and then I'll just kind of give you guys what I got from it. It was, yes, I would use it, 11%, so 73 people. Yes, I would support it. Even if I didn't use it, that was 77%, and that was about 512 people. No, I wouldn't use it or support it. That was 6%, about 46 people. And then maybe, depending on hours and costs, was 2%, which is 15 people. So as we start getting into budget season, I think that's something we should really consider.
Thank you. Mary?
You know, in driving around in the bus, you see a lot of houses and things, and there's a lot of homes and that are getting dilapidated looking. I mean, they're struggling to look good. And the yards are a terrible mess. Is there anything that we could do to try to better that?
Actually, Eric and I have been talking about that and trying to, and so is David, and we're trying to bring something to you that maybe we could use some of our affordable housing monies for some of this stuff, rehabbing, but there's some conditions that we have to, legal and otherwise, that we have to make binding for people to be able to do this in order to use those funds. So we're working through some hoops, but it is being talked about here at City Hall. So hopefully we can come up with a plan that will suffice that issue. So, David?
Yeah, to address Mary's question, we do have a list of nuisance properties. And if you wanted to give me the addresses, I can certainly add those if they're not already on there. Yeah, I just wanted to share a photo here. Let me make sure it's actually showing. So this is our new courtesy dock. This is right below the Wisconsin sign near well number 8. This is the longest dock we can place without a permit. Enough room for 2 boats there. It looks a lot of fun, but just this is the view going up the hill. It's pretty steep. So we essentially just uncovered the old trail, if you recall, that used to go up to the old well house. It's a pretty steep slope. It's certainly not handicap accessible. But we're reestablished what was once there. So we're going to be putting a sign up that says 2-hour maximum for courtesy, so we don't get somebody that lives downtown that decides to claim it as their own. We'll have to, hopefully people can kind of self-police themselves on that. But, the idea here is we have some folks that have asked for the ability to boat in, use restaurants downtown, and then boat home. So this is giving them the opportunity to do that.
And this is a work in progress.
It is. If it proves popular, we could certainly look at expanding that to more boats and a handicap accessible access there too. But this is a start.
I walked up the other day and I realized I'm not in as good a shape as I thought I was. So I'm thinking maybe a rope tow or something, just to help me out. Anyways, thank you, David.
Yes.
Go ahead. I saw another hand up. Go ahead, Ryland.
Yeah, I was just wondering, is there any plans for signage up at the sidewalk level? Because driving past or walking past doesn't seem like.
We're going to put the same sign at the bottom as we do at the top. So it'll say the 2-hour courtesy dock, 2-hour max.
Okay, thanks.
Yep, that's fun stuff. Okay. Anything else? Otherwise, we're going to keep moving. Ben, did you have anything? Nothing? Okay, good. Thank you. Nothing else. Claims, if we want to pay the bills, we need a motion to do so.
We do have an amended claims list, just for advisement.
Okay. Ryland.
Yeah, I would make a motion to pay the amended claims list as presented.
Thank you. Is there a second to that motion? Randy?
I'll second that motion.
Motion been made and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call vote. Oh, Mary, go ahead, please.
You needed a lot of consulting time, huh?
Quite a lot. Yes.
We do.
Yeah. I need most of it, but sometimes, I won't go there. All right. So that's the case, then we need a roll call vote.
Solberg,
Yes.
Brennan,
Yes.
Erdman,
Yes.
Summerfeld,
Yes.
Luther,
Yeah.
Crow,
Yes.
Sutherland,
Yes.
Yanko,
Yes.
Pickard,
Yes.
Schweppes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And going down to licenses, a normal license list this evening. If somebody'd like to make a motion to support this, we can do it this time. Yeah, go ahead. I didn't see your light on.
No, you're good. I'll make the motion to approve the revised claims list as
Oh,
presented.
not claims, we're down to license list.
Oh, sorry. Approve the normal license list as presented.
Okay, thank you. Is there a second to that motion? Mary,
I will second that motion.
motion been made and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. No Cody this evening. Anybody want to make a motion to adjourn? Abby,
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
Matthew with a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.